Welcome everybody. Welcome to Triple Crown Sports and Rising Stars Softball Tournament in South Florida. This morning we're here talking about how to increase our leg drive and speed. This morning I have with us special guest Hannah Rogers, who opened up today pitching for us. Catching we have Joyce behind the plate. And also behind us we have Megan, one of our students here from Florida. My name is Jen Hipanowicz. I'm with USA Lead Training. We're a softball specialty company. We specialize in softball training for the last 20 years. We have locations in Cheshire, Connecticut and South Florida. As I said, this morning we're going to be talking about how do we increase our speed increasing speed using our leg drive. As a pitching coach for the last 20 years, one of the most important things I get asked by almost everyone, whether someone is 8 years old or going to college, is how do I throw faster? And when I'm talking about that topic, I'm very always stress to people that it's not about size. It's always about correctly sequencing your pitching motion, mechanics, and learning how to use your body properly. So this morning, we're going to go over some drills and some mechanics that will help you increase that speed. And as I said, when I emphasize speed, it's not always about size. And what's interesting here is I have Hannah, who's 6 feet tall, and then I have Megan, who's about 5 feet tall. All right, and just so you know, most of our pitchers, we've had some great pitchers come through our facility that are not taller than 5'6", 5'7". One being Rachel Fico that went on to LSU, two-time All-American pitcher. She maxed out at 70 miles an hour. As well as we have another young lady, Ashley Gillette, who will be going on to the University of Florida next fall. And she tops out about 65 miles an hour, and once again is 5'6". So as we go through these drills, I'd really like to emphasize that it's not about size. It's really about mechanics, sequencing, and using your body correctly. So the first area I want to talk about, increasing speed, is how we first start on the mound with our initial stack and then our initial drive off the mound. Hannah's going to help us demonstrate this morning. So we're talking about getting onto the mound correctly. All right, I'm not talking about presentations, right? That's a style. And there's many styles of presentations. Whatever style of presentation you use, it's extremely important, right, that we have some key mechanics that occur with that presentation. Hannah's going to do a very simple format here called rock back, rock forward. Hannah, if you mind, rock back, rock forward, and stop. Excellent. When she does that, if you please notice, here she's stacked into her right knee. Her feet are square, straight to the catcher. Her body and hips are also square. All right, something very simple. The one recommendation I can give young pitchers is start simple and then move on to a more complicated presentation if you desire, but simple is always better. So that's our stack position. The next phase of that would be our initial drive, where we're going to want our left knee and arms to come up at the same time. Excellent job. You can see Hannah's toe is facing straight to the catcher. Her body is square. Good. Let's do that one more time, Hannah. We'll do it all together. Rock back, rock forward, go up to the initial drive, attack position. Very good. Awesome. And then we push and pivot to our open position. Great. Let's do that one more time. And I want to emphasize when Hannah's in the initial drive position, attack position, how her posture is tall. One more time for me, Hannah. Rock back, rock forward. Excellent. Knee arm up. Notice how her body posture, so she's loading that back leg. Very good. That's important that we get that back leg loaded, all right, and stacked, as that's how we're going to be able to push forward and pivot to get into an explosive position off the pitching mound. Excellent. Now I'd like to just bring Megan in. Megan's going to be demonstrating a drill we call two-point pause, which is going to emphasize getting into the stacked position and initial drive attack position. Here we go, Megan. So she's going to rock back, rock forward, drive that knee up. Good. And then pitch all the way through. Go ahead, Megan. Excellent job. Now when we do that, we want to try to make sure that we're holding that balance at the end in our front foot 45 and resisting. Once again, Megan, rock back, rock forward. Knee arm up. Excellent. Push and drive. Nice. That is a perfect finish, Megan. Nice job. Give me one more, Megan. Great job. Rock back. Rock forward. Knee arm up. Excellent. Push off. Excellent leg drive on that, Megan. Now, another drill that gets you through the motion fully is we call ball on the floor drill. This drill is a great drill for feeling that stack position as well as leg drive. A great way to get those legs warmed up. And this drill will help increase your speed, all right, whether it's pre-game or during a workout. So what's going to happen is Megan is going to actually put the ball on the floor. She's in her stacked position. You can see it's a little exaggerated here with the knee, all right, but that way your pitcher will feel it. Go ahead, Megan. Excellent. So from that position, that squatted position, all right, she's going to come up and drive up into the, lift up that left knee and drive to the knee up position. Again. Go ahead. Good. One more. Nice job, Megan. You can see when you're in that position, the pitcher really has to feel the stack in that front side and being in her legs to drive through the pitch. Excellent. Great job, Megan. Great job. Now, the next area that I like to talk about, how we can increase our speed with our leg drive, is how we maximize resistance and what I refer to as our second push off the ground after we get to our open position. Hannah's going to help me here and demonstrate this. Hannah, if you come on in. So we just spoke about driving, getting initial drive, stacking correctly. Now what I want to do is get in our open position and show you where we need to be when we land that front foot. Okay, and we need to make sure we land that front foot at a 45-degree angle. Hannah, if you can go to the open position, please. Rock back, rock forward. Open position. Excellent. Now we look at Hannah here, okay? Number one, I know we're talking about leg drive, but it's still very important to talk about the upper body. You can see Hannah has a great, what we call W. Okay, her glove side is in, arms are working equally together. When she lands, she has balance. You can see her center of her body balance. Or if you look at the lower body, you can notice that her front foot is a 45-degree angle. Okay, her back foot, heel is up. All right, her feet are on a straight line, what we refer to as the power line going to the catcher. That's an excellent position. That's going to set her up to really be able to use that front side, what I call firm front side, and resistance and leg drive. Excellent. Let's do that one more time, Hannah. Here we go. Rock back, rock forward. Awesome. Push off. Excellent job. Once again, Hannah, obviously a very accomplished pitcher, has got this down. She looks great, great form. All right, if you notice something I want to point out, Hannah, what I call the push pivot off the mound. If you notice where she stopped, her back foot is actually a couple of feet off the pitching rubber. That's okay, her foot stayed down, very legal, but that's that drive off the mound. We call that pushing off. And this is the area where we need to get the second push. That's going to help generate speed. But once again, this has to be the correct timing. When our front foot lands at that 45, all right, that is our timing mechanism that's going to allow us to know when the arms have to pull in and release the ball. So it's important that that wrist comes through first, then the back hip comes through secondly. Excellent job. Now, to work on this concept of resistance and second push, we're going to do two drills today. One is called bucket drill, and the other one is called two hop. Megan, if you mind coming in, Megan's going to demonstrate these for us. Now I'm going to emphasize the bucket drill is a complete exaggeration of the pitching motion, especially when working with younger pitchers. They need to understand the concept and be able to feel what they're doing. Most athletes learn by feeling, and so you have to find a drill that they'll actually feel the concept of resistance and using the legs. So we're going to use a bucket, and Megan's actually going to sit on the bucket. She's going to put her back foot, good, on the pitching rubber, her other foot out and a little bit farther out, and front foot 45. She's going to pull her body off. And what I like to refer to here, the front leg I always refer to as the pull leg, the back leg being the push leg. And we want to use the two legs at the same time to pinch our knees together as we close. If we can have the correct timing on that, you're really going to maximize your speed and help increase your speed. So Megan, come on off. Good. Hold position. Go ahead and push. Very good. Good. Now, sometimes because their feet here are very spread apart, okay, Megan had a tendency to move her front foot. So as a coach, what you can do, go ahead, Megan, put your foot against mine, is I'm going to keep her from moving that so she feels the resistance more. Go ahead. I keep my foot there. Good, so that she feels that resistance. We're trying to keep them from not moving that front foot, but for them to feel the legs. One more time for me, Megan. Excellent job. Pull and push. Very good. keep in mind when we're doing this drill, this is not always about strikes. Okay, this drill is about a feel of have your player really feel what it was like to use the legs, get resistance on that front foot, and drive from the lower body. Excellent. Now the next drill I want to do is called 2-hop. Again, let's move that bucket out of the way. Excellent. So we're going to start in the open position first. Good. Now, we talk about the second push. If we want to get push off, this drill is going to emphasize the back leg and keeping weight in that back leg so that when the pitcher does land the front foot, the timing has to be there. The landing the front foot and driving the back leg with the arm coming through first. So here we go, Megan. This is called 2-hop. Good. Now Megan's doing this with great ease. I'm going to emphasize this is not easy. She's actually keeping her body in the air and hopping, which is very, very challenging. Again. But this will let your pitcher really feel the weight in that back leg. Nice job. And notice her arm position. She's got a great glove side, arms in what we call the W position. One more for me, Megan. Nice job. Now, there's a second version of this drill that will bring together full motion with leg drive. Taking a combination of the drill we did in the first part of this talk, we're going to actually what we call 3-point 2-hop. So putting the whole mechanics together and working on our leg drive. So here we go. We're going to do 3-point 2-hop. Here we go, Megan. Rock back, rock forward. Knee arm up. Push and turn to open. Good. And then 2-hop. Excellent job. As I said, this is very, very difficult. That takes a lot of balance to hold your body and keep your weight correctly transferring at the right time. Again, Megan, very good. Rock back, rock forward, knee arm up, push off. Good, and 2-hop. Fantastic. One more for me, Megan. Good. Rock back, rock forward, knee arm up. Awesome. Push off. There we go. And 2-hop. Excellent job, Megan. So you can see that drill really brings everything together, taking it from full motion and working on that initial drive, okay, as well as getting your push off and getting yourself into a great resistance and closing that back hip. Thank you today for watching us here at the Rising Stars Tournament. If you'd like more information about us in US Elite Training, please look at our website at uselitetraining.com. If you're interested, we also have an online academy called virtualsoftballacademy.com. And I encourage all of you to go to our iTunes store, look at our Gold app, where we can actually provide you a free pitching analysis by using our Ask the Pro service. So when you go on the app, if you hit Ask the Pro, you can actually send us a video and you'll receive a free video analysis.
Megan was the bomb.
Megan was great. That was only like 15 minutes though.